the December Card on Blue Card Club tutorials. My name is Kimberly Smith. I'm the paper chef. And today we're going to create something similar to this card, but let's do something fun and take a couple of these crumb cake card backgrounds. I'm going to try vertical, and I'm also going to try horizontal. And we're going to create something a little bit different than the one I created, because although you have enough paper, you have enough designer series paper to create too, because you were provided with the whole pack. So, I mean, we could do something with this cute little mouse in a teacup, of course, which is stinking adorable, but we can also try something else. Like we can try something else and see how that works out, just to change it up. So when I take my little ephemera out of those little packets, I just get rid of the little nibs with my little buffer. And then it looks cleaner on the edges. All right, let's see. I have this piece here as a background. So we'll do that again. It makes a nice solid background. And we will also try, let's see what we have here. Just want to make sure. We did use this. There's plenty of paper, so we could try this color again. This blue color as a background. Okay, so let's go ahead and create 2 background pieces. And then this part's going to be, we're going to use the frames and see what we can come up with for those different backgrounds that are already created for us. So really, there's no measurements. I'm not even going to be writing this down. And we're going to also change up the sentiments a little bit as well. Maybe not use the same ones. Okay, so let's take, all right, this time, I'm going to make the vertical card have this color background. This will be the Lost Lagoon. And we're going to do 4 by 5 1/4 like we did for our other 2 tutorials, the other 2 tutorials. 4 by 5 1/4. So all we need is, for this one, is a background piece. And now I'm going to take this one, and for the storybook moments, I'm going to turn it this way, and we're going to do a horizontal one. Okay, so we're going to make it 4 by 5 1/4, but just keep in mind the way the pattern goes on this paper. All right, now we're going to go ahead and attach. Let's make sure these fit. Go ahead and attach these to the card. Okay, that will be the horizontal card. And then we're going to take the other piece, and I just think it's just a little better contrast. So we will attach this to the vertical card. Now you make 8 cards each month in the card club, so you can, do 1 card like mine, and then change up your second card. Always fun. And then we're going to change up the sentiments a bit, although the mouse is super cute. I already have 1 sentiment already stamped, and I can't find like all of the stamps for this. They're so tiny. I showed you about this banner punch that goes with this bundle. For a person that loses stamps a lot, this is not a good stamp set. So, but for someone that likes the convenience of having so many stamps that you can just write anything you want, birthdays, thank you, then of course this is a great stamp set. So it all depends. It's all perspective. No, it is really a great one. I'm glad you picked it. So the card club each month gets to pick the stamp set. They vote. So the members, I've had the card club for over 2 years, maybe 2.5 years. We'll go on 3 years soon in 2026. And in that time, the card club members have picked every card, except for maybe the first one. I don't even know if they picked the first one. We give them something to vote on, and then they pick it. So we're going to be using branching out next month. I can't show it to you because after they voted on it, I had to order it. I really thought they were going to pick a different one that I already had. So I did end up getting branching out, and it was on the last chance list, which I think it still is. So hopefully you already have it. And then we're going to be, I can tell you what the next club is. I can't think of it right now. What we're doing for February. That was January's branching out. And I do know that we are working on Easter basket bundle for the workshop series. I like these solid pieces. This is a little busy on this side, but these are cute too. The guarding piece. And there's a lot you could do with this as well. Maybe give someone little seed packet gifts. Put it in there. I've had a busy day. I was up late last night making goodie bags for the nursing home, and I didn't even have enough after all that. I thought I made over 20, but there was actually a lot of family members that came. So half the family members got them, all the residents that were at the party got my bags. I had candy in there, nail file, lip gloss or lip or chapstick, I should say, chapstick, candy canes, mints, hot cocoa packets, which were hard to find. I had all kinds of stuff in there. It was fun. It was fun making them, but I could have made more, but it just got to be so late. I had to get up early. And I was like, I got to stop making these. All right, well, but I mean, it was really fun party at my mom's nursing home. So I was glad that that turned out good. All right, I'm looking for the pieces that maybe I've already started cutting them. There's this piece that has all this little, here it is, this piece. Okay, so we want this piece here. And I used this one before. I just want to show you this piece. Now I already have some pieces cut out. We're going to try them. Because when I was making this, I was like, oh, this would be so nice. Like this one would be good as a horizontal, but then we need something to like maybe behind it. This would be good. This one might look good on that color. So anyway, let's see what I already have in the bag. I did have something cut out already. Okay, this one is cut out already. That might be better for this. We might try it over here. Wait, nope, that's going to be horizontal. Nope. So that might be better for a vertical card. Okay, we're going to try that. And now this card, we need something that'll be better horizontal format. We've already used this piece. This is timeless clay. We've already used the piece there. So let's see if this one, or yeah, if we're gonna put the mouse on something. Well, it doesn't really matter if we put the mouse on something. This might be a good horizontal one, and so with this one. So let's go ahead and cut these out. Or I might already have it cut out. Let's see. This one might be good. Good contrast, you know. Yep, and there's a little bit. I cut a little bit of the green there. Let me just grab my scissors and fix that little bit up there. Sometimes it's not straight, my trimmer. I have lots of trimmers. Some work better than others. Yeah, I like this though. You can't really tell. All right, I think I'm going to go with that. And I forgot I already had all these critters already punched out from the ephemera package. So let's see what we have. Maybe I can use something I already have. And there, I think probably we just went my mouse. I think my mouse just got stuck over there and went to that package. All right, so let's see. My mouse in the teacup. Where'd you go? Here you go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the mouse in the teacup on that one. Let's see what this guy is. I'm still working on Merry Christmas stuff here. Let's get. Well, this is cute. A squirrel. Open up. The frame is it's kind of big for that frame. So let's just see what we have. It might be a little smaller. That's why I picked this little guy. It's okay if it's not in the frame all the way, but let's just see what else. See what other. Oh, that's cute. See how that little garden guy works? Maybe. Maybe. I'm just thinking maybe one of these would be better. Oh, look at the bunny. The bunny with the radish. That's cute. Okay, the bunny with the radish. You get to see my thought process. That little guy might be cute over here. Like, hey, I want to go say hi to you. Maybe I don't need them to be centered. Maybe they'd be cute like that. Hi, I'm coming to say hi. I'm kind of shy. Will you talk to me? You're such a cute little mouse in the teacup. Will you let me come talk to you? That's what it looks like. Make up a little story since it is Storybook characters. Make up a story about the characters. This little mouse has a crush on that little mouse. Okay, now since it has a radish, I think I'm going to put a couple fruits and vegetables over there. You know, because it looks like a garden thing. Can we have a little storybook? Oh, here we got big radishes. And let's just see, we got little plants, we got carrots. Maybe this little guy. Oh, strawberries. Let's just see what we can do here. See how it works out. All right, so we're going to frame that little mouse in the middle. Okay, now that's going to be good with the little. Okay, I think I'm gonna use these strawberries for sure because they're small, and I like how they are. Okay, I like the little flower pot. Okay, what I'm doing every time I talked about this at the beginning of my videos, just getting rid of those little nibs. Okay, he's already holding a radish, so I'm not going to use these radishes. I think I'm going to go with these tiny little books and find something else that's smaller. Okay, little books with the carrots in there. And got flower pot. I mean, like that. Flower pot. Strawberries up there. Okay, strawberries here. Strawberries on this side. Strawberries on that side, just because the way they hang down, the vine hangs down. Flower pot. Little storybooks. All right, I'm happy with it. And let's see if I can put anything else over on this one. I mean, the radishes and carrots might be too much for that one. I think it's too much. I think the little, yeah, there's already flowers. I think I'm going to take them off. There's already so much going on. Oh, I'm happy with these cards. So anyway, that's how you do it. And let me say hi to you guys as I'm kind of gluing this together. So what we're going to do is we already glued the background. And we're going to add Wink of Stella to all these as well. We're just going to take this and put it on there with the glue. All right, let's see. Watching from Texas. Hello, Melissa. Thank you. I'm glad it's earlier and some of you got to watch me tonight because I'm going live later than usual, later than I did this week. Tomorrow I'm going to try for 9 p.m. Eastern time. That's what I tried to this time as well. Then I ended up cleaning some craft room. I'm looking for stamps and I piddled. Okay, I just admit it. I didn't really get a whole lot accomplished for like the last hour, but I'm here now. And I hope my sound's better. I restarted my router. I did stuff like that. I'm like, let me get this to be a better video than it's been this week with the sound problems. And I did restart to my router because it gives me better internet connection. Oh, I really like these flowers. And crumb cake's neutral, so any background, crumb cake's gonna go with anything. But like what you want to do is contrast these two layers together. So let's make sure that's that. Okay. Crease on my corner. We're gonna see what you like better. The first one I made, or like 2 or 3. These are gonna be. I'm just kind of going with this one as my guide, and that'll be 2 and 3. That'll be 2 and 3. Now we're gonna use dimensionals to get all this stuff on there. We're gonna lay this out like that, and pop them up with dimensionals. And but before that, we need to know what the sentiments are gonna be and what we can put there. So I already have You're the Sweetest already. That's already done. But okay, we can put. I can't thank you enough. This one was. The banner went the other way because I showed you guys how we were punching that out. I'm just going to see if I already have something I can use, guys, which I don't have to. Here, wishing you good things. That would be cute, wishing you good things. Or, I don't think there's an Easter one in this set. Consider yourself tugged. Okay. I like to consider yourself tugged. Celebrate. Let's see. All right, let me just see what I gave you as far as this card. What was in this bag? I'm gonna do. We're gonna take this little guy. Oh no, my little thing flew over here. Okay, my bunny got lost for a second. We're gonna just take this little guy, put some of the Lost Lagoon on here. This is your techniques portion. It's gonna be quick. All right, we're gonna take the Lost Lagoon, put a little bit of ink on the brush, right, on the stamping block. Tap, tap, tap. And just put a little bit. This is darker than normal, but it's okay. It's all good. And that will be good. Let me just get a little bit of, let me wipe that up. All right, good. And now, secret C. I'm going to show you all the other ones too. Consider yourself tugged. It's going to be for a different card. All right, secret C, and now we need, I'm just gonna grab, I can't thank you enough. I'm gonna do I can't thank you enough. Okay, I'm so grateful. It'll be like the one we did yesterday, except we're gonna do I can't thank you enough on the big one. Yesterday we did it, we did them two sentiments on the same little die cut shape. This time we're gonna put that something on the banner. Okay, I can't thank you enough. Will be that card. Well, maybe it'll be that card. We'll see. This little guy I'm going to put on a banner. I'm so grateful. And let's see. I can't remember which banner I gave you in which bag. I just had that bag. I guess it was that bag. It was the banner that has this little guy that goes this way. I like it when it goes this way. You know, the little banner. So we're going to stamp a couple of these little guys. I like it when it points to the right. I don't know. It's just my thing. What do you guys think? I don't know. It's just my. All right. Let me see. Let me keep saying hello because I'm getting distracted. Hey, how you doing? Pam, nice to see you. I hope you have your kit and that you're having fun with your kit. Isn't this paper just fantastic? It's just so fun. And you can sit there after this and make 20, 30 more cards because there's so many backgrounds and there's so many combinations. Okay, I'm so grateful. And I've stamped the stamp. I'm just going to make a couple banners. And the banners I'm just using from the punched out shapes. I just used the shapes that were sent in your kit. It would help if I used my grid paper to help me line this up. I have a whole grid mat. Okay, that one's not so crooked. All right, I'm so grateful. Let's see what this we can put on. I love these little tiny banners. I keep making it crooked, but it's all good. I'm happy. All right, we're good with that. I'm gonna just do one more. I'm gonna do two more. I'm gonna do a couple more. I have a lot of people to thank, especially after the holidays, right? Like all the people that do so many things for us. All right. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. We're ready to go. We can now use the dimensionals and kind of put these cards together with some Wink still and see how they end up. Because I like designing with you just kind of on the fly. Oh, you like to take your, so you got your, that was a bonus. Your take your pick tool was a freebie because when you joined the annual, you've been in the card club, but when you joined on my Black Friday special, you received, and I'm just letting other people know, my Black Friday special was pretty epic. They all received a take your pick tool with the new Valentine packaging. I use new packaging materials and the new doilies. They received a bingo kit, and if they already have a bingo kit, then they can go to the February bingo. They get one free bingo kit whenever the bingo. We already had a bingo, but they get a bingo kit, and they also got an embellishment share. Okay, so that was like, and a workshop kit, a $49 workshop kit. It's just epic. I can only do it once a year. It's like it's such a total like giveaway. I give away hundreds, over $100 worth of freebies on that one day or that one time over on Black Friday. Now, the rest of the year, if you want to join my card club, it's still a great deal. You don't get all the extra freebies. You still get the $49 workshop kit. Right now, that can be, if you want, it can be the Easter basket workshop kit. Or it can be any workshop kit throughout the year. It's whatever you want it to be. And that's an ongoing thing for you to join the card club. But the Black Friday specials, they got the take your pick tool, the embellishment share, and the bingo kit as well. They got like extra, they got 3 extra things. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is with the Winkastella. All right, now we're gonna put you're the sweetest. I might put that up there instead of down there. I'm just changing it up. You're the sweetest. I'm so grateful. Let's see. Okay, you're the sweetest. I'm so grateful. I'm gonna have to put that. That one's crooked. This one's kind of crooked. Okay, I think I'm gonna put that over there like that. Okay, put that over there. You're the sweetest. I'm so grateful. Kind of like, or I could do I'm so grateful you're the sweetest. Nope, I like it better this way for this particular card. And these guys are sweet. They're just so sweet, these little mice. You're the sweetest. I'm so grateful. Okay, one down. And then we can, if you want to add, bling, you can add your bling. You can add these matte dots. It's just, I have them popping all over my hand here. Let's get the take your pick tool. This is what Pam was talking about. She got the take your pick tool when she joined the card club. You guys all need this tool. It's really cool. You can slide your little embellishments around with the little spatula. But the cool thing is there's also a pick to help you with the dies. And there's also a putty end to help you with the lightweight things. I'm just going to put another one down there. Okay, some embellishments. I'll put some rhinestones on this one. All right, let me continue to say hi. Let's see. Karen, nice to see you. Hey, I'm glad you checked before you went to bed because I am going to be on tomorrow night too. Just not as late. I had party today at the nursing home, and then I was up late, and then I had just trying to clean my craft room. My table looks a little better, but then I lost stamps. So cleaned up one thing, lost other things. But yeah, I'm glad you're here and checking this out before you go to bed. You can always catch up on the cards later, and I understand the Minnesota weather would be much worse than ours. Ours is getting better. I still had to heat up my she shed with my heater to get to work in here, but it took a couple hours instead of like 6 hours to heat up. And it only took a couple hours to heat up today. This bunny is going to be great. So this will be a good spring card. That's why I really picked some things. And then what I'm trying to do is gather enough of the product of the month, the new blue paper, to try to use that for maybe like we'll feature it in the card club maybe February. Okay, I just need to have enough room for the wishing you. Let's see. I might do. I can't thank you enough this one. But I need enough room for this. I can't thank you enough. Let's put it. So these little guys, I might be able to do something like that. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down. I'm going to glue that down. Not glue, but I'm going to use my. So, and then we'll pop these things up around it. Because I really like how these flow around the edges. So what I'm going to do is put this flat. Sometimes you just mess with things like test it out, right? So this will be flat. And then these will be popped up. And that way I still get that effect of like these strawberries kind of coming off the edges there. I like it. And I'm not putting adhesive right there because it's going to go over the edge of that die cut shape. Okay, let's see. Yeah, a little further away. Put that over there. One of the residents' family members made bracelets for everybody. And she gave me one too. Isn't that nice? And then the local high school, they donated plants and gifts, and so did a former resident. She brought in stuff from Cracker Barrel, and like my mom and her roommate have a checkers game now, like stuff like that. And then other people donated blankets. It was really cool. And then I, of course, brought socks and things I thought they would like. So the party went really well. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about now, Karen. Yeah. I made over 20 goodie bags and didn't have enough. Hello, Rosemary from California. Nice to see you again. Rosemary, the workshop is open. I know you were interested in this one. I mean, the early bird workshop is open for the Easter basket. I don't know what happened to the stamp set. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is what we're working on for January. Not the Valentine paper. That was part of my unboxing yesterday. Easter basket workshop series. Okay. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, the party went well. Next time I'm gonna make like enough goodie bags for like everybody. I just made it for the people coming to that party. I was gonna make it for like every resident. And I just got hot cocoa yesterday. Like the store was out of it. I had to go to different stores to get the hot cocoa. It was crazy. But I did as much as I could, and nobody else did that except for the one lady who gave bracelets to everybody. No other families brought things for anyone but their family. But the sad part is, not that many family members came. There was a lot of people at the party, but not, maybe like 10 families, but like 20 residents or something like that. Like they had a party the night before too. Other families came, but like still, there was a lot of people there that just came without family members. But the staff was wonderful. The staff was like, they put on gloves, and we were so happy the way they served the food. They served the cookies and punch to the tables, and they put on the gloves and carried everything around. And they didn't. And then like they let people pick out gifts. They were like giving more attention to people that didn't have family members with them and hanging out with them. They're just angels. And then the pastor came, local Baptist pastor. Now I'm a Catholic, so my Catholic church is like a really really far away. So the pastors for there, they come and they visit my mom sometimes, and they bring her communion. But like right in my area where I live, there's Baptist church around. Like maybe there's like 20 within a few miles of my house. There's so many. Anyway, so one of the pastors came from a Baptist church, and he was so fun. I guess they call themselves like brother and sister, even though he's a pastor. They would say, and they were like singing all the Christmas carols, but then he would make jokes about the Chris Jesus being born, and then he would do like scriptures. So he would do jokes, songs, and scriptures. He's so entertaining, and his wife was there helping like sing and give and get the lyrics and pull out the next music, and he had his guitar. So anyway, it's just so entertaining. It's a really, really good party. They had like a background to take your picture, a backdrop. Anyone who's my Facebook friend will get to see I posted pictures from the party. I couldn't post other residents, you know, except for like the one that I'm friends with. But like the I did, there was a whole room full of people. I didn't post everybody's picture. I just posted my mom and my husband and I. We were wearing matching shirts. My friend sent these shirts from Australia. Aren't they cute? So we all wore. My mom and my husband and I wore these matching shirts. All right, what do you guys like better, 1, 2, or 3? And then I'm going to show you the other cards we made. This is number 1 of my example. Again, just 5 1/4 by 4 inches. So I'm not writing it down. It's just make a background and then pick any center. And the size of the center will matter based on which one you pick. That's how you're going to cut it out. Or the 2 mice. This is number 2. I just threw a few of those classic matte dots on there. Or number 3, the bunny. So we have our thank you cards. And this is card on blue, December 2025. This is what we're making, or yeah, 2025. I almost said 2026. This is what we're making tomorrow. This is super, super cute. We're using the timeless plaid paper. So you have this in your bag. I don't have much more. I'm waiting on it. You guys, I'm waiting on a lot of orders right now. I ordered so much during that free shipping special we had. I ordered, and I'm waiting on these orders, but I do have more of this paper coming. It's super cute. So we're going to be using this timeless plaid for three parts of it tomorrow. It's going to be a simple card. Okay, we'll do that. And then we did the irresistible, this paper here. I'll show you what we made yesterday. Irresistible, hold on, I forgot the name of it. Irresistible Design Specialty DSP. This is what came in your kit. So you have way more than enough. We took this piece here. We cut it so that you can have 2 cards. All right, you guys. Okay, you guys are voting for 2, 2, 2. Okay. Yeah, right? I mean, look at how he's like, will you talk to me? I'm coming over to speak to you. And she's like, oh, I'm like I'm the cutest mouse in the world, and I'm in the teacup. I don't know. You're gonna have to try harder than that to win my affections. I mean, yeah, this is super cute. I do love it. But you know what I do love this? I like the colors better on this, like the way they contrast better. But I like these 2 mice together. So I agree. I think everyone's voting for 2. I think, well, except for here, who voted for 1. Yep. Well, not everybody's voting for 2. Melissa said that too. Yep. Let's see who I didn't say hi to yet. I didn't say hi to. Auntie Bubbles, nice to see you again. I'm so happy you came. I didn't want to, I was going to send you the link, right, Janet? But I was like, I didn't want you to get like a notified and get bing, I'm awake, right? All right, Caroline, nice to see you again. Thank you for being a YouTube channel supporter. I appreciate you. You're getting a catalog. You're one of my awesome customers. I'm sending you the new catalog that just came in. Let's see. I've only sent one out first because Squeaky Wheel, honestly, I forgot about them. My bad. I forgot I had to order these. Like, so I ordered them and now I don't have that many, but I'm waiting on them, but I will send it. And so some of you are not going to get these till your January card club. I will put these in with the card club kit for anybody who's not already a demonstrator. But I will send it out to you, Carolyn, before Christmas. I will mail it out. It's snail mail. It goes live January 6th. Okay, so anyway, I forgot to order them, and then I was like, oh my god, I forgot to order catalogs. Other people already got their catalogs, and I was like, oh, totally forgot to order them. I only had the one that I put in my cart. Hello, Denise, nice to see you again. I appreciate you coming, and Lynn is here as well. This is what we made yesterday with that paper. Okay, so if you missed it, take this paper, take this little brush here. Where is it? Ta-ta-ta. The little blending brush we just had, right? And blend up like we just did with this, like just how we inked that up. You're going to brush this up, and then you're going to get with this really cool effect. And we did some with the lambs, and we did some with the ducks. So you just want two things that will look good next to each other. I guess the raccoon, I guess it was a raccoon or something would look good too. Or was it a fox? What are these things, you guys? I don't know. Badgers? No. I can't even tell what they are. They would look good next to each other. I just wasn't feeling that kind of critter. Okay, and then these bunnies are super cute. This is what we made on Monday. So we did Monday, we did the bunnies. Tuesday we did the ducks, but we were following this card design. We did this paper, and then today we did the mice, and tomorrow we'll do, I guess that's the badger, and then we got the duck. Lots of cool storybook characters. All right, so anyway, if you missed yesterday's video, I did a lot more, and it was a much longer one. I did an unboxing where I showed this, and I showed the papers, and then I just wanted to quickly mention, because I'm only going to mention this tonight, tomorrow, that if you order $75 worth of stuff at the store, this is one of the things I opened yesterday. This is, I'm going to be cutting that up. All right, this one here is your free, not free, $5 product of the month. So if you spend $75 at my store, Paper Chef, that's stampinup.net, you will get this paper for only $5. So if you already ordered and you didn't get the paper, go get the paper. I mean, the paper is, I mean, maybe if you're placing another order, that is. It's so worth it. I placed more than one order, but I was only allowed one pack of paper. And it's while supplies last, and it's only December's product of the month. Next month will be a different product of the month. So I'm kind of like, in a way, I wish it was like we could get more of this, because I want to use it for February's card club. So far, my two friends, Amy and T, they're mom whatnot, and they're going to be getting me some. So we're gonna see if I can scrounge up enough. All right. Thank you, Elena. I appreciate you. Elena, which card do you like best? And Lynn, who just came in. We made this one on Monday, not this one. We made this one on Tuesday. This is Wednesday. We made. Do you like 1, 2, or 3? That's what. So I took this card and I said, let's just make 2 more cards just like it, but one is going to be horizontal and one will be vertical, like the card you were given in your card club kit. So you're given the vertical cards, but I still thought, let's try it horizontally, because sometimes things just look better horizontal. Banner sayings, that's a cute one. Here are all the stamps, and I can't find all. Laughing. I have most of these, but hopefully I have the ones we're using for tomorrow. Consider yourself hugged. Well, I think I do, because at least I have this one. But some of these are so tiny. They go with the punch, and they're getting lost. Oh, 3. Now we have a vote for number 3, and then Janet's voting for 2. So you know what? And hi, Joy. Nice to see you. We're just voting on the cards. Well, it seems like the clear winner is 2, but we do have. So 1 and 3 did not get left out in the cold. They got votes, right? 1 and 3. But 2 tells that story. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a great night. See you again tomorrow, hopefully 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what I'm aiming for tomorrow night's live stream. Thank you. And happy holidays, everybody.